Good morning. This is Killebrew, and it's a chilly November 3rd morning, and I wanted to come on and give a quick update. Something that I've been doing pretty much on a daily basis is, and more often than normal, is a ton of listing appointments. So I've had a ton of people calling who have asked to have me come look at their house and help them determine if now is a good time to put it on the market. And the number one question that I've been getting, and I guess this is what I want to talk about, is now a good time to put your house in the market? Or people ask, should I wait till spring? That's a really valid question. And here's my answer. In the spring there are more buyers, so that's something to consider. But in the spring there are considerably more sellers. So what that means is more competition. People think that people don't necessarily buy around the holidays. That is not true. People certainly buy around the holidays, believe it or not. They buy all year round. Probably won't be buying Christmas Day or maybe not Thanksgiving Day specifically, but they're buying all year round. So my answer is there may be fewer buyers right now, but there's definitely less competition, and that's important. So when there's more competition, your house has to be in tip-top shape. Here's something I've been telling everybody, and this is just important no matter when you put your house in the market. You have to look at your market segment and look at the competition. Of course, you have to look at the comparable home sales to make sure you're in the ballpark with your price. But most importantly, you need to make sure that you're the best in the competition, among the competition. So, for example, let's say your house is in a certain price range, and in that price range, there's 35 homes for sale in that price bracket. So you have to look at that and say, okay, if I'm going to put my house in the market today, a good savvy buyer, assume the buyer is yourself, what would you do? You probably would look at all the homes in that specific segment of homes, and you'd pick the best one. Now, let's say there's 35 homes. 10 may show poorly. 10 may not be in the ideal locations. 5 may not have the backyard like you want. So that means there's 10 more homes left to choose from that a person would pick from. That being said, why would they pick yours? Well, no matter when you go on the market, your home has to look awesome. It's got to be in tip-top shape. When I go on listing appointments, people probably think I'm pretty intense because anymore I'm pretty hard on them as far as how the condition of the home and what it must look like. So I go room by room, make people make changes, and really I make them do the hard things that are going to make the home sell, which is what they hire me to do. So I think to date we've sold about 100 homes and had about 156 transactions, and that's a ton. But to get to that level, there has to be some intensity, and we just have, we're honest with our sellers. Hey, here's what it's going to take. And price is the main thing. Maybe your home doesn't necessarily have all the updates it needs. Maybe if the condition isn't, maybe there's nothing you can do, or you don't have the funds to make the changes. So price is going to be important. Even in a poor location, or even in a home without all the updates that it need, if the home is priced accordingly, it'll still be a good value to somebody. So it's just important that you price it correctly. In this market especially, buyers know what the heck they're getting themselves into, and they've seen 30 houses. They all of a sudden almost become market experts themselves because they can compare your house to the other 10 they saw that they liked. So just a thought, if you're thinking about going on the market, now's not a bad time. It may even be a good time simply because of the lack of inventory in a specific price range and the lack of new inventory coming on the market. So just a thought. Kyle Killebrew here. If you ever have any questions, feel free to call me. My phone number is 741-4040. Have a good day.